Hi guys, so in one of my newsletters, I am talking about photography projects and how I got started, and this is Kane's baby book. Um, I really started picking up my camera when Kane was in the NICU. So Kane was born 8 weeks early, and I just wanted to document our family, and I was just learning what I was doing. So this book is by Pearhead, and the reason I love this book was that it comes apart so I could change the order of the pages, which was pretty important when Kane was little because we didn't have the same milestones that other people might have. So that's one of the reasons I really like this book. Now, Kane's now 7. This book has come a long way, and it was something I started in the NICU, but now it's a lot different. But I'm just going to do kind of an intro. So this book, what I really liked about it as well was there's lots of room for images. So when we were in the NICU, I was just going back and creating kind of info about daddy, info about mommy, how we met. So it was really like a look back at our life. We did our family tree, and then as you can see, a lot of the pictures in here were people meeting Kane for the first time in the NICU. When mommy was pregnant, our doctor's visit, and some of his ultrasounds when he was little. We did the UC baby, like 4D ultrasound, and our family could see it. He was the first grandkid, you know. We had our baby shower pictures. And then we got into talking about delivery and what things look like. So Kane was rushed to the NICU, and that's when we learned more about what was happening with his body. So he was born at 32 plus 5, and this is a little bit of the story. Birth announcement. But the part that I really wanted to show you was that there was a section for memories. And so each week that I was in the NICU, I was taking photos and just writing down about events and people he was meeting. So this was week 1 in the NICU, week 2 in the NICU, week 3, week 4. There was a time to write a letter. Like, these were things that kept me sane in the NICU. Our first Christmas was spent there, so all of our images of what it was like to be in there during Christmas. More people visiting him for the first time. Kane was relatively stable. When he was born, he was 4 pounds, 1 ounce. We were watching him and trying to support his growth and feeding and breathing, but he was able to meet people. Week 5 in the NICU, and week 6. It just tells the story of our lives. And this is before I knew anything about documentary family photography or storytelling. And obviously I was not an astounding photographer, but this stuff is important. Like, this is the memories of our lives. So week 7, week 8, and this was when we started going home. It had a spot for handprints and footprints. So this was at 1 week old, and this was at 7 weeks old, just before discharge. And then coming home, what that looked like for us. Now, there's a growth chart. There's lots of extra pages. It gets into all his firsts and favorites. And as you can see, I completely nerded on this book with my first kid. Meeting Indy. And then different holidays. Meeting cousins. But yeah, being able to look back at this book is amazing. And this was the best book. I think my mom found it. But I ended up getting another one for Maverick, so that he would have a similar book. Anyways, all the way to his first birthday. Just wanted to show you guys.